Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, I'm Jackie and I'm a self-taught software engineer with a background in mechanical and aerospace engineering. And today we're going to be coding, but also not coding. We're going to code with an army of agents. We're going to vibe code. We're going to do spec-driven development. High-intensity interval coding. That's the newest one I've heard of. In this video, we're going to be looking at something that is quickly becoming a big reality in software engineering and a big part of our daily jobs, and that is agentic coding. AI is now involved in building full products and not just small pieces of code. More and more teams are using agentic coding to increase the speed of deliverables, and whether we like it or not, speed really matters in software development. Mastering these tools is quickly becoming something that we have to do to remain competitive. I work in big tech, and I can't think of a single engineer that is not using agents and that is not using AI for coding. Obviously, some people use it more than others, but it's definitely something that companies are encouraging their engineers to use. Today for this video, we're going to be building a productivity app together, and it's inspired by Sam Altman's ideas on focusing on what really matters. We're going to build a very simple and small to-do list app, something that everyone can do from the comfort of their home, and I'm going to show you exactly how I steer the agent towards building the type of software that I want, because prompting and the way we prompt our AI is very important. In one of Sam Altman's blog posts, he talks about how important it is to choose the right thing to work on and not just to stay busy. So the concept for the app that I want to build is this. I want to be able to create tasks and assign them to certain categories such as work or health or personal development, whatever makes sense. And then I want to be able to tell the app how to rank my focus areas, and it automatically prioritizes the tasks that belong to that category. We're going to build this using Bubble AI, which is a visual development platform that combines the AI generation with a proper text editor like an IDE. Bubble is actually sponsoring this video, which I'm so grateful for. And the reason that I actually really like Bubble AI is that you can very easily switch between the prompting and kind of editing the workflows and the data storage and just the design overall yourself. And I think that from a developer perspective, that is very important. All right, so let's get started. Grab a coffee if you want to join. I have mine right here. I was never able to code without coffee, and it's no different with AI prompting or agentic coding. So let's create a new project in Bubble AI. I'm gonna start with a web app and I'm gonna create it with AI. For our prompt, let's start by describing the app that we want to build. Filling out very complex productivity tools can sometimes feel like structured procrastination, and I really want to avoid that, so I want to keep things very simple, really Sam Altman style as he described in his blog post. So I want to build sort of a simple task manager where users can create tasks, create categories, and assign priority to each of these categories. Let me start by describing all of this to the AI, and then we can take it from there. Bubble has a useful AI prompting guide to help us optimize our prompts. According to this article, strong prompts should clearly define the functionality and the design, and they should contain real examples of the app that we want to build. I try to reflect those principles in my prompt. Firstly, the article emphasizes being explicit about app logic and behavior, which I try to do here by explaining in detail how I want the tasks to be categorized and ranked. Secondly, the article highlights the need to describe UI style and layout. I try to do this here by telling AI that I want a simple, minimal interface with pastel blue colors. And finally, the guide recommends including some concrete examples of how the app should work, so I try to include a content creation scenario in my prompt to exemplify how I want it to work. Let's see how it goes. So here are the key features of our app that the AI is going to create. It has user accounts and the basic profile settings. This is obviously important if we want users to sign into our app. We have category management and priority settings. This is probably the most important logic behind the app. We have task creation and organization, AI-based task ranking. We have the view with the top 3 highlights, which makes sense. We have our quick completion and state update. Then we have daily priority context and category focus toggle. And then finally we have settings and AI defaults. I think that my prompt has been very well translated into key features, so I'm happy with how this was set up. I'm going to click on generate now. Let's wait to see what happens. Once the app is ready, we will be able to see how it is all connected, and this is also a really good learning experience. While we wait for this to be ready, let's have a look at some other apps that Bubble AI can generate. Here's an example of a marketplace app that was built on Bubble. This is actually available as a free template, so you can use this as a blueprint for your own app. This is a website to sell items to customers. As you can see, you can browse items and add them to the checkout. Here's another example app you can use. This is a CRM, software as a service platform. This template, for example, has a dashboard with statistics and analytics that you can apply to your own business. This is another completely free template that you can use as a blueprint to build your own app. All of these examples are available as templates in Bubble AI. You can kind of search for a certain category and find a lot of great examples to reuse. A lot of these Bubble AI templates already come with a full-fledged integration with things such as payment platforms and analytics services. This is why so many businesses have used Bubble AI to support their products and to execute on their ideas. Sometimes you can use this even just to create an MVP and to study whether something could be a new product that you want to launch. The real benefit here is that it scaffolds a whole project very quickly, and it keeps your data, your infrastructure, and your logic all very connected. It seems that our app is ready. So this is the app that Bubble AI built for us. It's called Pastel Focus. We have a header over here with a few different categories. We have a main overview on what today's focus is, in this case content creation and health. There is a toggle over here to change the focus. There's a breakdown on what the tasks are for today, for tomorrow, this week, and someday. Then we have a section that contains the tasks for the day. Overall, I do like the app, but I think that we can simplify it a bit. Let's ask AI to refine things a little bit. I asked AI to only have one area to add the tasks, like one button, and also to only keep one section with all of my tasks. I don't need a section with the top 3 tasks and another for the remaining ones as we have it currently. Okay, this is what the AI did. It edited my app to make it look like this. It's much more simple now, which makes sense. But I want these 2 sections to have the same width. As you can see, Bubble AI has an interface that we can work with. There is the design section where we can determine what the app looks like. Then there's the workflow section that has an overview of all of the workflows that happen and all of the logic which is executed when something happens in our app. For example, this is associated to the sign-up flow. We have the data section, which determines what type of data is in our app. For example, here we can see that we have a category data type, a daily focus setting, we have a task, a user, and a user profile. You can determine whether things are publicly visible or what is the level of visibility that you want to assign to something. The nice part is that all of this is very visible to the user and we can edit it very easily. There is a style section that really abstracts away the HTML and CSS. You can very easily edit the appearance of your app here. Having this UI on top of everything abstracts away writing the code, so this is a really good tool for people who do not know how to write code. Let me try creating a category. Our app seems to be working, which is great. If we wanted to, we could create the mobile version for it as well, but for now I'm happy with the web version. Once the app is ready, you can run a build and get issues fixed automatically. You can also run a security test if you're planning on making this available to the public. Once you're happy with the state of the app, you can deploy it with the click of a button. The interface between ideas and working software is changing, and we as engineers are becoming more of a translator between business requirements and technical tasks. It is important for us to be able to step in and take control when needed, and this is where tools such as Bubble AI really shine. If you're someone who doesn't know how to code, then Bubble AI really is the tool for you because of this additional layer of abstraction between the user and the code. If you want to try out Bubble AI yourself, check out the link in the description. They are currently offering a free trial on the starter plan, so make sure to check it out if you want to build something for yourself. This is all I have for you for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave it a like and subscribe because it really supports my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!